Well guys, that basically didn't work, but obviously it's not going to work all the time for me. So I'm just putting my latex on here, and now I'm going to dab it now onto here. I don't know if it's actually too thick, because obviously it is supposed to be skin after all. And like I said, it's going to go onto the chest before, and it is, because obviously I'm a female and not a male. This then, what I'll do is I'll lift it up, so then it'll give that sort of like a look of being like, you know, ripped apart. I just hope it's enough, because obviously it's going to go onto the chest, like I said. And I have bought a new one, another one, which I'll show you in just a moment. So that is gonna, wow, this stuff is strong, you can smell it. So obviously this is, I have to find a way of peeling that off when it comes to the time. It's the reason why I haven't been posting any other videos, because I'm trying to do something a bit different. My son said he wanted me to do one where it was on my chest, and he wanted me to make it look like my chest had been basically ripped open. How it's going to look, well, let's just hope it looks okay. I mean, I will say that if this rip part doesn't look very good, then I hope that the inner part that I end up doing ends up looking, basically, I hope it ends up looking good, because the inner part is our part of what we look like on the inside. Basically is our skeleton part. Now this is a total failure, then fine. At least I can't say I haven't tried. I just want to do as good as I can do and see how far I can basically go. This is where I put these black bits. So first thing I've got to do, and I don't know how much of this I've got left, but yeah, this has got to, it's got to fit in the middle of this, obviously, you know, of this. It's capped, so I'm going to use my scissors to, so it's not a cleared one, is this one. It's a skin toned one, which it's not really what we wanted, but it's anything that I could really afford. What? God, he's a whinger. What? So guys, I'll just try and right, I've now gone and done what I possibly can. I'm trying to see now if I can actually now lift up the actual thing, because this is going to be the actual skin of where it is still quite wet. I'm really sorry if I'm trying to do this and trying to do the recording as well, but it's still, as you can see, very, 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 very wet. But I'm trying my best to lift it. Very hard work trying to lift it when I'm also holding the camera as well. But that's basically, I'm hoping you can get the idea that this is going to be the skin, basically. Basically, it's like our face. It's just basically our face, like the skin that we've got on our face. Just a little bit more. Just turn the camera around now. So, what I'm going to try and do now is, if I can, not that actual part. The part I'm actually after now is basically this part here. So what I'm going to do now is use this latex, and what I'm going to do first before I do anything is lay that down, because this is basically more or less what I have already. This is more or less what I've seen, but you can't really be touching the latex because it's very, very, well, very, very sticky, and it's going to be very, very hard work to try and basically try and mould it. I've probably got, so I'll have to move that over there, because I just basically got a little bit too much there. So I haven't done this obviously before, so this basically is is new to me. I've done it on my face, but that turned out to be a total and utter failure. I don't know if you can remember from seeing that seeing that video, but that was a complete and utter failure basically. So I'm going to try a few different versions, different ways. So that's basically one way of doing something. And now I'm going to use so now I'm going to use some cotton wool. I'll use whinging, and then what I'm going to do is put that into, cover that. Basically I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to cover that into there, cover this into here as well. Now I haven't got any like plastic or anything as such. And there's no there's no latex on this, so I need to cover that up. That as well. Try and see if this actually does work, but I have to wait. Just like anything else, I have to wait. So as you know, that one's that. I've used the actual latex for that, and I've used cotton for that. So then what would happen is once they've dried up, I should be able to peel it, because I've seen people using just normal like say tables, and some people have used like say plastic and stuff like that. So I'm going to try and see how that goes, and I have to wait for that lot now to set. Even though it's probably a quick thing, shove on the face, makeup and this, that and the other. These things take longer. And that, if it does work and you want to have a go, or you're already an expert, or you think to yourself, you've done that completely wrong, for a first timer, I hope it goes right. So let's just see. want this dripping on you, Elsa.
Don't do it again. No. Don't. Don't.